Hi everyone, this is Dee from Dee's Fine Art, and today I'm going to make a bunch of coasters. I'm trying out these new slate coasters that I bought from Michaels. They're made of natural rock and they've got these cool sort of different type sides, which I really like. I like the look. So I think they might look nice once they're covered in the acrylic paint. So I'm going to try that out. And today I'm not going to use the funnel, which I usually do use for coasters. I'm going to try these little cups instead. I'm going to do flip cups. So let's see how that goes. I'm out of a lot of my favorite colors. I only have a little bit of white left. I do have a lot of blacks though, so I may use that for one set of the coasters. And I will be right back with some colors. Alexa, stop. Alright, I'm pretty limited in my colors. I've only got like purple, red, brown, two forms of yellow, and a couple of different blues. So this is a cobalt and this is a phthalo blue. What I could do is mix some more colors, like for example get a green out of the yellow and blue or something like that. But for now, since these are just coasters, I'm going to try to pick a color combination I like, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to start first with a set back here because those are harder to handle. And first, gotta get my gloves on. Whoops. Damn. I just ruined one of my boxes. So I buy these gloves at Costco. They come in, I think, different sizes, but this one is the medium, which works well for my hands. They are nitrile exam gloves. I don't know really what nitrile is, but apparently it's better than latex and causes less allergies for people who are allergic to latex, and works better with resin, because latex gloves shouldn't be used with resin, is also what I've read. So here we go. Alright, so I'm going to try making a set of sort of rotating around the brown colors, which I normally don't paint with, and we will see how that goes. So I'm going to start with one of these little cups. I'm going to add some yellow. This is cadmium yellow. I will add a little bit of the, well, actually that'll make green if I put it directly. So I'm going to go with the brown next. I would like several shades of brown, so I'm going to add some white, and hopefully that will create sort of some lighter browns, like cream kind of colors, beige. And I'm going to add some of this is a yellow ochre color that I mixed a very long time ago, so I'm not even sure if it's still any good. Nope, it has separated, so I will have to do this. Okay, since I mixed all of these paints a very long time ago, I was putting silicone in them. I don't do that anymore. I would rather have the color without the silicone so that I have the freedom to make paintings that have no silicone in them, and then add the silicone if I want to in small quantities. So I'm going to add a little more yellow, some more white. Oop, that's up with white. There we go. And I think this is too much paint for one coaster. This would normally cover a nice 5x5 canvas. So I may pour some of it out into another little cup, like this one. And then I'm going to add just a touch of blue, not much, because blue does tend to take over, and I don't want it to mix too much with the yellow and make an ugly green. So I'll just add a tiny bit. Just want a hint of blue. Okay, still probably too much. There we go. All right. Let's try with these ones. Nope, I said I would try with those. All right, here we go. I'm just going to try one coaster first, and if I like it, I will create more. Ooh, that is way too much paint for one. Okay. This is looking decent, not bad at all. And I dropped a bunch of paint on here, which I will try to cover this one with. Okay, that is looking quite nice. This one does not look very good, but we'll see if we can get some cells out and show some of that brown or the yellow. Okay, looking quite nice. Just wipe some of this off, hopefully make the paint flow nicer when I do get some paint on there. All right, still not liking this one, so I will oh, yeah, my torch is here. Okay, I was worried I might have my torch downstairs since that's where I've been making jewelry lately. Metal jewelry, which requires a torch. Though this one has not proven very good at that. Oh, this one's empty as well. So I have not had very good luck with torches in general in terms of getting them to work consistently. Refilling them has been sort of a nightmare. So let's see if I can get this one to work. I'm going to open this up. Okay, that did not fix this problem right here. So I've got a little leftover paint, which I'm going to just drop into this white. I'm very clumsy generally. So gotta be careful with these. All right, looking a little better, a little more interesting. All right, now I just need enough for 2 more coasters, so not too bad. And just gonna add a little bit of brown there. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of brown, a little bit of white, and some yellow. And that should be enough for one of these, hopefully. Yeah, that looks really good. I surprisingly sort of like this sort of chocolatey brown that we've got here. Okay. Need one more of those. This time I will add a little more yellow than brown. And some ochre. Yellow ochre. Okay. Oh, here we go. All right, if you're wondering why I did that, I'm still not a fan of that one. So I'm going to see if I can probably re-pour that one. It doesn't look a lot like the other ones, so I'm going to see if I can get that one to look a little better. Whoop. This one I like, the one I just created. This one I do not like very much either. So oh, my cat is whining. He would like to join me in here, but of course I don't let them in most of the time unless everything is completely dry and aired out. Otherwise they might smell the fumes, or they might walk in to paint and then walk around my house with painted paws. This one has a little too much yellow, so I'm going to try to spread the brown around a little more and drop some of that yellow off the coaster. Okay. This one, on the other hand, has a little too much white or creamish color, so I'm going to try to spread the brown around. Okay, I'm liking these all a little better now. This one's still not so much, so I may drop just a tiny bit of the bluish kind of stuff on it and see if I can mix it in so it doesn't look quite so plain. Whoop. Right. Well, they aren't quite my colors, but hopefully they are someone else's colors. You know, when you're painting and like sometimes you make paintings that you think aren't very good and then you post them online and a lot of people sometimes like them and you're like, well, okay, I don't have the only taste in the world. There are other tastes out there. I generally don't like brown or yellow, two of my least favorite colors. But I know, like, for example, my sister loves brown, but that's her main color that she likes. Okay, so as you can see, only this one has a lot of cells. So we'll see if we can try to pop some cells on these other ones. There we go. Okay, that worked for some of them, and I've noticed here that the paint is sort of thin on this side, so I will try to add a little more of it here and then tilt to get it equal. Okay, this looks quite all right actually for brown for my taste, but so I'm going to move on to these slate ones and try some different colors, which means I won't be reusing these right now, these 2 cups that I've used. I'm going to let them dry and probably use them in a different pour. All right, so for this one, I'm going to go more for a blue. Since these cups are rather clean, that means I can use them to mix paint in the future. So instead of using those, I will use one that is not usable for mixing. The ones that aren't usable for mixing can still be used for just creating the layers. So I've got some phthalo blue, some white, some cobalt blue, some of this metallic purple, and I believe this is a cadmium red. Yes. This is a Liquitex soft body, so it's a very strong pigment, which I love about it. And I'm going to try adding some black. And then top it off with some more white. And hopefully that won't create too much gray, but we will see. that is a risk always with putting black and white together. What did I want to do? Okay, so I need another cup at least if I want to do flip cup, but I don't have to do flip cup. I can just do this. Okay, this one's a bit lighter than the others, so I'm going to give it a chance to sort of let the white paint sink in a bit. And then this one is having these gaps, which I don't generally like. So I'm going to add a little more paint to it. This one hasn't changed enough, so I will also add some paint to this. This one I quite like, but there are these gaps that I would like to fill. All right, let's try again with this one. You know, I don't think I need to tilt that one. Looks all right. Okay, these are looking quite nice. This one's missing a bit of red, so I'm going to see if I can pour a little bit of this red in the cup onto it. Nope, still giving me blue. Darn. That's one of the disadvantages of these MDF ones. They're a little harder to pour on because they're so light, so it's very easy to knock them over, whereas it's nice, these slate ones, I'm liking them so far because they're a bit more stable. Alright, so I wanted a little more red in here, but if I put this red it'll be far too bright. So what I'm going to do instead is put that red in, cover with a little bit of this color, and see if I can get them to blend while tilting. They did not blend very well, but that's okay. Still looks quite nice. This one's still looking a little plain and boring, so let's see if we can make it a little more interesting. That's a lot of gray. So I do have a dark red pre-mixed already. So I may just go get some of that and add it to these instead of this bright red. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little darker. That's nice. Oh no, I dropped a couple on this one. That is one problem with making two sets of coasters right close to each other. I'm going to see if I can fix that in a moment. Okay. The only one I'm still not happy with is this one. I will try torching these first and see if I can get them to look the way I'd like them to. If I can find my torch. Oh, there it is. All right, now to try to fix this. I'll just try to cover it with other colors or sort of get rid of it like that. Go. All right, I'm going to call this set somewhat of a success. It was fun. I like these slate ones so much so far. So we'll see if after they dry they look really nice since they're heavier. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon. See you guys later.